All right. We are live and streaming.
I think we are live. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to our first streaming of the pop-up store. My name is Zafar. I represent here Culture Goes Europe, a nonprofit based in Erfurt.
And I'm Ilse. I work at Platform e.V. It's also a nonprofit organization, and we both work together in a project that is called Social Impulse Academy. It's actually a TASKFORCOME EU project, but we come later to that.
Yes, we'll tell more about this. We are now streaming from a pop-up store, which is based in Fishmark 11 in the center of Erfurt. Please Google that place and take a look at the photos. We will be hopefully telling more about the programs for the next 3 weeks.
That's true. And before we tell more, I have brought some questions for you. So I'm very curious, how well informed are you? For the first question is, how many entrepreneurs are there in the EU? So maybe you have an idea, write in the comments. How long are we waiting? What do you think of the part?
10 seconds, I would say.
Let's see.
Do your best guess. Write down the numbers that you think.
How many people
entrepreneurs are in the EU? It should be quite a lot. The population of the EU overall is more than 300. Should be something above millions, I hope.
Okay. Then I'm solving the question. I'm giving you the answer. So the answer is, at least in 2018, there were 30.3 million entrepreneurs in the European Union. The next question. Yes, the next question. What do you think? How many of those people, of those entrepreneurs, are actually migrants? So your next guess.
Half of them.
Half of them would be good. Half of them would be good. What do you say? I say it's 3.6 million. Actually, only 11.7%.
That's not much.
Those people born out of the European economic. And so in the next question I have brought to you, don't worry, there are not so many, it's just 2 more questions, then you're experts. So what percentage of people living in Thuringia are migrants? So Thuringia is quite a small part of Germany with a lot of forests, some say more trees than people.
Around 2 million population, that's not much. For the federal state perspective, it's quite small in Germany. So the population percentage should be quite small.
Yes, but how many of those people who live in the entire Thuringia are migrants? What do you think?
1%.
So, 1% is quite little, maybe a bit more. So I'll give you the answer to this. It's around 5%. It's better than 1%, but I think we can improve this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. Didn't see the answer. So, what is the address of the Social Impulse Hub?
Where is it located?
In Erfurt.
Yes, in Erfurt.
So I'm quite sure you all know the answer.
For those who are watching from the hub residence, of course they would.
Of course, there's only one true answer, and you know it for sure. It is Salinstraße 34 in Erfurt. Write down the postcode if you want to see. Send us a.
For those who haven't, who doesn't know the address, please Google the place and visit us. So you can see the projects that we are running, the organizations that we have, and I hope that we'll be able to present all the projects that we can to anybody who would like to visit us.
Yes, so that's all of the questions. Now you are a bit smarter when it comes to entrepreneurship in the Europe and in Thuringia.
All right. Let me continue then with the topics of what are we doing with this live stream? What's going on here? For those who are looking and watching, let me start with this. The whole thing with here started with a project called TASKFORCOME. This is a project that was funded by the Interreg European Commission program, which created with 12 partners in 5 countries to establish hubs that will support migrant entrepreneurs to develop their ideas, mostly social entrepreneurs with migration background, to help them develop their ideas to have a bigger impact in the local communities. And one of the hubs is located in Erfurt. And this is funded by TASKFORCOME Interreg Social Impulse Hub program.
Yes, that's true. And this hub, as far spoke of, is located in Salinstraße. We showed you in just a seconds ago. It is a physical place where people came and took courses. There were workshops offered on different topics on entrepreneurship. So people worked on their ideas. They and discovered what kind of competencies they have. And now it's already more than 6 months. We actually started in last summer, so in September. The courses went on, and now it's already March. So many months later, many of those ideas have become projects and business ideas and businesses that have been settled or will be settled soon. And that's why. If
you look at the logos here, Social Impulse Hub, that's the place. I hope that we'll have more and more entrepreneurs coming in. Where we are right now is the logical continuation of what Ilse is telling us about, is that the pop-up store is a place that is rented by the city administration, I suppose, which enables startups to showcase their products. Ideally, it's like a market testing possibility for people to bring it to the city center. Visitors can look at the products, give their ideas, maybe even become their customers. So we want to use this opportunity, and we blocked 3 weeks in pop-up store to be able to showcase all the residents' products, the ideas and the activities that we can implement here. Obviously, with the COVID regulations, we are limiting most of the activities to streaming. So we are limiting most of the physical presence to homes, and our residents are streaming mostly from home or from different locations, and we'll be hopefully showing still maximum what they can, because they worked hard to achieve what they have right now. And for those who live in Erfurt or close by, please visit pop-up store. Even from outside, you can look from the windows, look at the posters. Please go to our website and click the links and follow us on channels. That is YouTube, that is Instagram, that is Twitter, what have you.
Facebook.
Yeah,
and we have every day something interesting happening here on the pop-up store, so you can come just take a look inside and or inform you beforehand on our website or on Facebook.
Yes. So what is happening this week? We'll be updating everybody continuously on the social media and the program for the coming 2 weeks. This week, what is happening is today at 15:30, that is in 15 minutes. Our first guest will be Haus der Amerikas. Ruben, joining us from online streaming, will be telling about his project idea. This is an initiative of the Latin American communities on culture, food, and activities on education that can help bring Latin American communities together in Erfurt or in Thuringia, and to activate, let's say, the active part of this community. And we were supporting them, and hopefully they will set up their NGO with functioning space, I hope very, very soon, fingers crossed, of course. Tomorrow onwards, we will be streaming every day one initiative that would be connected either live, so you can join and ask their questions about it, get to know the place, get more information from their website and so on. So please follow us.
Yes, and next week, so we have 3 weeks altogether, as the FAR said. So also on week 2, there will be completely new participants, and also in the week 3, there will be other ones. We have in total 12 business ideas presented in the pop-up store. Very, very diverse, very interesting. So I'm really looking forward to their presentations.
Let me maybe add something for the residents who are presenting their ideas, because we have people who are working with the haircuts, with art, with different initiatives, making baskets and so on.
Mm-hmm.
We need people to support them. So please join them, and maybe you can even do the initiatives together, because most of the initiatives are social initiatives, which means it's an open communities where they will be very happy to have more people on board with them.
That's true. That's important.
And this is different from classical profit businesses where, yeah, mostly it works for the profit. But here we're talking about social initiatives, mostly connected with, let's say, having impact on the local community. So please look for them, join them, contact them. They are all very eager to increase their communities to have their bigger impact. All right. Now, next on our list, we're going to have a guest, Ruben from Haus der Amerikas soon. We'll be having a short break. Do not leave the channel.
If you have questions, maybe you can just write in the comments.
Yes, yes, please write them.
We would be glad to answer.
Let's have a look at the comments then. So here's the YouTube. So we had Marina has asked, is it possible to still become a participant of the program? And so how would someone who has an innovative idea engage with the Social Impulse Academy and all of these supports and services that we've been discussing?
Sure. So of course, people who are still interested to join the program are still able to join. The program is running till summer, June, July. So still a couple of months to get advice to file on their business ideas. We have actually very nice online e-learning platform where you can also find materials on the courses we had offered in the program. But what we offer very intensively now is mentoring. Like you will be coached by mentors who have worked on those problems for years, who know how businesses function, what are alternative ways on businesses, because social entrepreneurship is a bit different from the classical ones. You can join different aspects. The good thing is you can actually solve a social problem in the society, make the world a bit better, and also earn money. How great is that?
Like that?
Yeah. So yes, join.
So what they have to do is send an email to the main contacts on the Social Impulse DE website. So go to the website, Social Impulse DE, you'll find all the answers you need. That would be whatever information you need, what services you can get, and write a quick email, and then one of us will respond, and then you can still join them, because we're also having some workshops planned soon, right? With our team, with Juliana, we were planning workshops people can join too, maybe?
Yes, just follow the website and write us an email. We will send you the current program.
Okay, there are more questions. I see. Can I get help or help if I have business idea? Yes, this is exactly what we've been telling about. If you have an idea that you would like to start your social business idea, but it has to be ideally social. Although a normal classical business is still accepted, we are trying to improve startup environment anyways. If you have an idea, go to the socialimpulse.de website and contact the team. They will respond, and then you can be part of the team as soon as possible.
So should we introduce the next stage of the program for this evening, where we're meeting one of the residents who's in the pop-up store or one of the initiatives that's in the pop-up store this week. So do you want to introduce that so far? Or?
So we are joining here today with Marina Bykova, our part of the team from CGE, also from the hub. And our guest will be here, Haus der Amerikas, Ruben, joining live from Erfurt.
Okay.
Hello, Marina. Hello, Ruben. Can you hear us? Are you there?
I'm there.
Live, are you?
Nice. Welcome.
Well, welcome. Hugo.
No sé.
Good morning, Marina. It's good to have you. The floor will be yours as soon as Ruben will be able to connect and start the discussions. Marina, the floor will be yours. But in the meantime, let me ask maybe a couple of questions. Were you been following us, Marina, on the discussions we've been having with the quizzes and questions? Did you notice the number of migrant population in Thuringia and the entrepreneurs among them?
Yes, this is a very interesting statistics, definitely. And I hope that we can add up to that and increase that number by adding the entrepreneurs with our program. I think we've been lucky in the last year. We've gathered people all the time. So it's been pleasure seeing how the environment changed.
I hope it will change. Ruben, thank you for joining us.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Thank you very much.
Can you hear me good? It's okay?
Perfect. All right.
Okay, thank you for having me in here. So under the circumstances, it's a really nice option to communicate through this mean.
Do you see the background here? We are in the front side, the trams are passing. We're trying
Yes,
to
the trams.
passers that are going through and then looking at our posters and the links and trying to check and Google what is this. I hope it will have a little bit of impact for local people.
So yes, I think the location is amazing, and I myself passed through with the Straßenbahn when I pick up my kids, and I saw the whole thing with the banners and the pop-up store lights. It was really nice. Unfortunately, yes, but well, let's hope for the best.
I hope so too. Now, Ruben, tell us more about your initiative, about the plans, what is happening with Haus der Amerikas. Who are you? Why are you with us? What is happening?
So we got this idea, my wife and me, about creating something. Well, because first the idea is to our life plan is to stay here for a while or a long time in Erfurt, and the place where we come from in Venezuela, it was a big migration country. So, and many migrants there. So people from the Lebanon, from Syria, from Europe, all around the world, they established themselves in Venezuela after the Second World War and after many crises, and they opened their own clubs. And those clubs are places where the people have social contact with another. They help each other. They go on the weekends and they have fun and so on. And they also many other people are invited. They have amazing restaurants, for example. They're massive things. And we thought, okay, maybe we can do something like that, but here for all the migrants from the Americas, so from the whole country, from the whole continent, sorry. So the idea is not only Latin America. That's perhaps the most common idea when you talk about Latin Americans, that we all speak the same language. But also we want to create a place where people from the Americas or interested on the Americas can join, learn from each other, learn from our experience, our migration backgrounds, and give something back to the city of Erfurt, because this is our new house, and we want to give something back. We want to create a place for cultural understanding, for where people can learn from each other, language, cooking, dances. So the Americas has a lot to offer to the city, and that's our idea.
Thank you, Ruben. Can you maybe say what are the upcoming events that you have in mind in the nearest future? Maybe with specific examples that people can maybe join, or how they join?
Yes, so we have, for example, this week we wanted to have a tango lesson crash course, but it was not possible, so we have to postpone it. But on Friday, we will have a crash course, Spanish crash course. On Saturday, we will have a cooking event, so we can cook together with the people. You have to go to our Facebook page, and the only thing that you have to do with this cooking seminar or online class is that you have to buy the ingredients before coming to our class. I will be cooking something very nice from Venezuela. We have also a political discussion on 24th about migration from the perspective of women. Also, we have some seminars, online seminars from musicians from the university in Weimar, percussion and guitar. So there are two different classes. And we hope to have our tango lessons at the end of this. So this is the whole month. Is the whole April will have activities. They are for free online. You can visit. You can see all of them in our Facebook group. We invite you to follow us in Facebook. We open a web page. Thank the help of Social Impulse. It was amazing. Thank you very much. The links are there also to our profiles or social media profiles. And the idea is to offer services so that people inscribe in our Verein, in our association, and they pay a monthly amount or something. Maybe they pay for the classes, but we don't have any. So we will not be rich from it. So it's only to share and to pay the costs of doing all this job, of doing all this work, and also to pay the people who give these lessons, because it's something that they are earning. It's something many people live from this. So we are trying to create also a market for those teachers, so from those professors that can teach something to other people.
Ruben,
Yes.
And what is the current status of your organization, and where would you like to be? Like, what's your plan for the future?
So my future plan is to have like a house in the middle of the city with a pool and like a big place where it's a club, it's a social club. That will be my best dream, to have this so really a big thing that everyone can go, and they have a a space where they can, so maybe there's a football club, or there's a cultural gathering each day, but we have a place that belongs to this association. That will be like the most amazing thing. But now we are inscribing our association at so we are doing the bureaucracy. We started with the first reunion, so we have to gather everything online, of course, and now we have to send the papers to the notary. I think that's the name in English, and they have to certify a lot of things. We have to send the papers to the Finanzamt, to the organization that has to do with the taxes in Germany, in the city of Erfurt, to gain this NGO status. So it's a long process. It's not difficult. The only thing is that it's bureaucratic, and all of us we're working and we have family, so the time sometimes is not there. But well, thank you for because we have this event in the pop-up store, things got quicker because we have a schedule. So, and that's why we offer all these seminars, these free online seminars on April, to be part of the pop-up store and to meet new people, that new clients, future clients can come to us, know our services, and of course be known as a cultural organization.
Perfect. There will be questions also posted on the YouTube channel. In case if somebody would like to know something more about the place, please drop the questions here, or parallelly you can also contact afterwards Ruben directly, or the initiative in general.
I have one last question from my side, maybe. Ruben, is there a direct way people can support your organization, like a GoFundMe page or some other method?
So at the moment, we are looking are associates from the organization. So we don't have costs, or the costs that we have are really small. And we want to maintain that way because it's a non-profit organization. And the idea is to have many associates, that they go to the courses or they offer something to the other associates, and we grow with the associates. So it's a very German thing, the Vereinen, so the associations, where associations, they have 20, 100, 200 associates, and they pay a monthly rate or a year rate. And with that amount, they sustain the association. So that's the idea, to offer something so that people come to us, and the people pay a monthly sum or a yearly sum. Of course, we are also open to any type of ideas, or if there's a company who wants to support us, of course we're open to such support. The thing is that we are still very small, and we have to finish our bureaucratic path in order to have a bank account, and be also we need to have the NGO, so the status of an NGO by the Finanzamt in order to receive money. So that's also something that has to do with time, but it will come. So yes.
All right, this is promising start, and there is a definite way to support you guys. So let us know when you will be officially registered so people can sign up and become members, and support you and learn from you and grow together with you. That would be an amazing opportunity. Is there something like this already existing in Erfurt, or it's the first time?
I think in Jena there is something similar. But in Erfurt there's nothing like this. So of course there are other migrants, and they have other organizations. The Russian community is really big in Erfurt, and they have their own association. The Jewish community, they also have an association. I know some Afghans and some Syrians, they open an association. But for something from immigrants from the Americas, or people interested on the Americas, I think it's the first one. So there are some. So the funny thing about the this East Germany is that many Cubans came to this part of Germany, and they have children and grandchildren. So there's a lot of Latin roots here. So there's a Cuban night festival in Erfurt that is really amazing. There were a couple of restaurants, Cuban restaurants. There's a bar. So there's something. So we are a lot of people, but we are not organized ourselves.
All right, that's seems like a solution for a problem, which is a great start for any entrepreneurial activity in the business, and definitely something to support. Is there anything you would like to share to all the viewers that are online watching you now? Some message or?
So, well, you can follow us in our social media channels. We will offer some nice courses. I can recommend my course. This is a cooking course, and it will be fun. We will have a nice time. Also, that if you have any question, you can contact us. I don't know if you are linking this video with the social media accounts from us.
We can put that, definitely. We will mention that in the comments.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. So be healthy, stay at home, and we see us the next time.
Yes, definitely. Actually, I've just received a few questions from the audience, if that's all right for you to answer them for a little while. For instance, there are people interested if anything from sport will be offered by your Verein.
So sports is not, well, it's difficult because there's a baseball club here in Erfurt, and all of them are, or mostly are from the Caribbean. So maybe we can put the people in touch with this baseball association, and maybe Haus der Amerikas can have a cooperación, so a friendly contract with this association. But no, so I cannot. So yes and no. Something that if someone has an idea, we also are able or are willing to help with those ideas, because that's also the idea. So also one of the ideas of the association is to bring to life the ideas of the associates, so that the association is a place where the associates can say, I would like to open a football club, but for children from, I don't know, something related. And yes, so it can happen. So I know that a lot of friends of mine, also from Latin America, they play here football, and they are all of them are in the same club. So yes, we can put in contact people, and that's also another idea of the association, to organize ourselves and to give those tips and information that if you are new in the city, maybe we can provide you some tips. Hey, if you want to play football, come with us. We know someone. If you want to play volleyball, and we know that the Russian association, they also always play on Saturdays in this place. So also like a welcome place for the new immigrants from the Americas.
Mm-hmm. And how many people are involved at this moment in your organization?
At this moment, we are associates, like the people who found the association. There are 8. Yes, so yes, 8. Of course, we have friends who are giving the courses, for example, yes. So I will say around 12. So founders are 8, and people who are involved in a certain, not too, so they don't want to be part of the association, in the sense that they cannot have too much time for it. So yes, 12.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's already a lot. It's a big crowd. To organize them, yes, it's a challenge.
Yes, it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's fun. It's also fun because many of us, we have the same goal, is to give something back to the community, and also give something back to the city, to organize ourselves. That's always important. Maybe in the future to have a political voice.
Mm.
And to educate in political subjects. So that's always important, to organize ourselves.
That's true. Another question from the audience, if you don't mind: is there anything planned for children in your association?
Yes, so we have in mind, or we want to plan a summer camp. Something, maybe a English summer camp, or a Portuguese summer camp, or Spanish summer camp, where families with this background, they meet after the school or vacations, and they speak only this language. So that's an idea. Of course, it's difficult in the sense now to plan something like that, but we are looking forward to do something, especially to maintain these languages, because they are really, really, really important, that the children, of course, they speak German, because we live in German, and we are citizens, or we are neighbors of this nice and lovely city. But it's always nice that people maintain their language, so they can speak with their families back home, especially children, of course. And also, if a German family, they want to send their children, so they want that their children learn Spanish or Portuguese or English, so they're also welcome, of course.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And it will be an amazing experience to learn a different language with total immersion in your own city.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity to be at home, but still being immersed in the different culture and learn the language. By the way, about the languages, if there is somebody who doesn't speak Spanish and would like to, or maybe even don't know much, but is interested in the Latin American culture and the Americas culture in general, would it be possible to join your organization, or it's?
Yes. So the idea of the organization is to organize ourselves, so organize the migrants from the Americas, but also all people who are interested in the Americas. So we have associates who are Germans, and some of them speak English, some of them speak Portuguese, and some of others speak Spanish, but they are Germans. So it's not something only for so from the migrants from the Americas. It's something in the middle. So yes, it's for the migrants and also for the people in Erfurt, because without the people in Erfurt, our association lacks of any sense, because we don't need to have an association to be in our community. So it doesn't make any sense. And the goal of, so that's a discussion that we have in the association many times, is that our events, they have to be in German. So these courses that we are offering, the crash course, Spanish crash course, or the cooking lesson, or the music, percussion, and so on, they are all in German. The tango lesson will be in German, because they are our main customers. They have to be our main customers.
Makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I hear Zafar wanted to add something, or?
No, basically what I wanted to add or support is that, yeah, for example, from my perspective, political representation of migrant communities is a big question to think of for the future. Maybe that's why our project has also additional challenge in front of us, because for us as migrant communities who are non-citizens, there's a very limited possibility of, let's say, access to political representation. So this could be an additional tools, like with these communities like Haus der Amerikas and maybe others, to think of how to engage and activate members of the migrant community who are not citizens, and still be represented somehow through maybe a Chamber of the Foreign Representative parliament members, or maybe some other communities that can still bring their voice of, for example, with different culture, language, art, whatever topic that would be uniting and interesting for the communities. So it's a very valuable part from my perspective, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Ruben, did you already tell the address, your homepage address for everybody? Maybe we can repeat it. How can we find you? What?
Ilse, I cannot hear you. Can you speak louder, please?
I was asking for the address of your homepage. Can you repeat it?
It is Haus der Amerikas dot social impulse dot de or com.
Yes, I think it's this. It's the right address, but I will also put it now in the comments so people can access it as we speak. And yeah, are you on Instagram, Ruben? I was looking for the organization there.
Yes and no, because we have a problem with our Instagram account. So yes and no, we are trying to solve that problem.
Okay. We are waiting for your presence there.
So Facebook, we have an account and our events are there, and we have our email and so on. But with Instagram, there is at the moment a small problem. So we are trying to solve it, yes.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much, Ruben. I think if there will be more questions, please contact directly the community of the Haus der Amerikas or Ruben directly. Now you see him, you know his face, you can find him when he's on the streets or so. Please contact directly or contact us, Social Impulse Hub. We can also always forward requests and questions. If you need more contact information, also go to our website, to the webpage. I'd like to add maybe a few points for the upcoming plans, which means that tomorrow we will continue our streaming. We'll have more guests coming up. However, obviously with rules of the COVID restrictions, everything will be streamed. There won't be any physical activity, although Within the stream, you can always ask questions and engage with your questions. Yes.
Yes. So follow us, follow Haus der Amerikas, and we're looking forward for your events.
Tomorrow at 16:30, we'll be streaming the paintball initiative.
Nice.
That would be 17. Thank you very much. 5 o'clock, we'll be streaming live again with the workshop with the ideas of the paintball community. That would be very interesting to follow.
I would like to play paintball in airport.
Yeah, I hope it will be possible soon.
So follow us, visit us again. You will find the links on our website, on our social accounts.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining.
Bye-bye.
Please share the links and talk to you all soon again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.
Will we close up? Or will we close up, or we're still streaming? So would you like to wrap up, or are we ending now?
No, I think we can end it now.
Okay.
That we are back alive tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
See you tomorrow.